Okay, you guys, we're into winter. Definitely January. We are going to, in some form, do 1 to 3 to 6 moves to start our days off with. One of the things you don't feel like doing when it's dark and it's cold and you haven't moved around too much, or maybe you moved around too much because you went outside and uh, dug yourself out of the snow. But one of the first things you should do is move. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, get you a rod. And I have my weights here. I'm going to put on a weight vest in just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and put on my gloves so that I have them on my hands. And why do I always use gloves if I don't even do that much? I am going to do gripping of the weights here in just a second. However, you want to keep your hands protected. That's number one. And you want to keep them warm. That's the thing that you want to do. I just turned up my volume. Okay, I have my chair. And we are going to start with an up and over. And that's shoulders. You know why? Because you have slept. You just got up. I'm doing side to side stepping first because you probably haven't done a lot of this yet. You've walked forward and back. So you just start doing this. Start doing this when you get up. Just, you mess around in your kitchen. You go to the bathroom. You do this, you do that. Just drop your shoulders. Grab you a bar and sidestep. And you can pull back. See how I'm just warming up my trunk? I'm going to sidestep, tap, sidestep, tap. Now, when you're sidestepping, slow it down at some point and roll the outside foot out. See that? You're going to feel a little stretch coming in your foot on the outside of your ankle there. Then you step this way and you're fully grounded. You take a breath through your nose, but now I want you to just roll your ankle. See how I'm rolling? I'm putting gentle pressure on the outside of my foot there. Yeah, just for a little bit. After you've sidestepped a few, which we did, we did a couple, right? Somewhere between 2 and 20. And when you do sidestep, soften your knee. Yeah, don't lock those knees out. Now drop your shoulders. Now bring your shoulders up. Now drop your shoulders. Sidestep. Keep your knees soft. Bring your shoulders up. Drop them. Tight tummy. When I say tight tummy, I mean brace. I don't mean pull your belly button in so hard that you can't breathe. Through your nose. Every time I say breathe, I'm meaning breathe through your nose. I see people coming on. Y'all, we're going to do about 6 moves to get you warmed up in this cold morning. On these cold mornings, as I've stated, but I see people coming on now, you don't feel like moving. Well, that's the very thing you should do, is move. But, you don't want to go at it so hot and heavy, right? You just want to warm up. You want to wake up your body. So we started with sidestepping for the simple reason that when you got up and you motored around your kitchen, your bedroom, whatever, you did forward and backward motion. You didn't do side motion. And see, when you do side motion, you want to keep your knees soft. You want to be breathing. You want to be pulling your shoulders down. Once in a while, pull them up to your ears. Put them down. And don't do it like a sudden drop. Control the move. Then, after you've done this a couple of times, I'm going to do it one more time. See how I sidestepped? Now I'm going to put my pole down, or I could do it right here and grab my chair, or I could do it and grab my counter. I'm going to, on purpose, roll my ankle out. See that? I'm trying to put my ankle on the ground there. You're going to feel all kinds of stretching coming through your foot up into your lower leg. Perfect. And I'm going to do it on this side. Brace, breathe. See that? See that? Do this. See, it's very controlled. I'm not putting too much pressure. My knees are not locked. I'm breathing. I'm trying to get my ankle down to the floor. Now it's not going to touch it, but you're going to feel all kinds of moves stretching your foot into your lower leg. Okay? Big breath again. When I say breath, I mean through your nose. Then I'm going to go inside with my ankle. Now, I did this after doing side stepping quite a bit. Okay? And I had my pole. And now we're going to do an up and over. Okay? So the problem with an up and over, I'm going to do kind of a split stance. See? Split. And I just roll. That's it. And when I roll into the toe box, I specifically point my knee down. I don't want to go fast, okay? I just want to roll through that foot fully. So we did side to sides. We warmed it up by doing a side to side stance. See, I just go step, step, drop your shoulders, take a breath. And when you take a breath in through your nose, once in a while, take that breath in, your shoulders down, bracing. You get to the top of the breath. I want you to take another really short in, like you're trying to blow that balloon up, really, really a lot. See how I roll? See how I roll? Yeah, then you step back, and then you do it again, and you just roll. So this move right here, for those of us with hips replaced, knees replaced, oh my goodness, this is such an important move. Now, I'm not pressing hard on it. I'm going to do that in just a minute. Right now, I'm trying to prep you to do a compound move in our mobility here before I put my weight vest on, because I am going to use my weight vest. So I want you to look at this. You can bring the knee down and just barely lift your heel. Then I want you to really act like you're going to push off. See how I'm pushing into my toes there? This is kind of a big deal, y'all. Yeah, this is kind of a big deal. You got to get those toes flexing, okay? And you're holding this. You're feeling it a little here. It should be warming up. You're feeling it down here. Yeah. So once I have that going, then I'm going to be ready to do the up and overs. So what's the up and overs? So let me recap on this foot right here, this leg. So I've switched. Take a big breath through your nose, drop your shoulders. Bring your heel up. See, that's one phase. Then you go on like you're going to do a push off. See how I'm really pushing into the toes and they are flexed? Yeah, that's a big deal. That second move is a big deal. Then I come back. You're going to feel all kinds of stuff going on with those toes. So once you know this, now we're going to bring those poles right up here to the chin. Okay? Then we're going to bring them to the forehead. Then we're going to bring it to the top of the head. When you come to the top of the head, tell me, what position is your elbows? So I'm holding on here, braced. You got to brace, especially those of you who know that you have osteoporosis. You got to brace. The stronger these muscles, the more support you're going to give that spine. Okay? Drop your shoulders. Bring it right under your chin. Bring it down. Bring it right to your forehead. Bring it down. Bring it to the top of the head. Bring it down. And see, I'm holding this foot back here in this position. Okay? This is starting the loading. Okay? Even though you don't know it, you don't even hardly feel like it, it's starting the loading. When you get tired of this leg being back, just switch. Go to the other side. Get your stance. Drop your shoulders. Breath through the nose. Here we go. Under the chin. To the forehead. Now you're going to go on top of the head. And look at my elbows. I'm taking my elbows way out. So you don't know this, but I'm prepping you to do quite a big move in your shoulders. Let's do it again. Under the chin, bend those knees, take a breath. Come down, go to the forehead. Now start opening the elbows. Here we go. Breath. Up on top of the head. Now open the shoulders by pressing your elbows back. And your shoulders are down, aren't they? I know, I caught some of you. Drop your shoulders and then come back down. Take a big deep breath and come out of that stance, okay? Now all I want you to do is rock from one heel to the other heel and pull that toe up, okay? Not hard. You could do this standing in line. See? You could do this. Don't do it fast. Don't do it big. Just shift your weight into one heel versus the other heel. Keep your tummy tight. Keep your knees soft. Don't do it real big. You know, somebody, if you're standing in line, somebody might think, oh, she has to use the bathroom. That's okay. It'll just make them nervous. Like, we got to get through this line. Do you see what I'm doing? You don't stop doing this. You're shifting. Your knees are soft. You're putting weight load into those quads. You're not hurting your knee. You're helping your proprioceptive systems. You're moving. And you see, I'm pulling my toe up gently. I don't have to do it fast. I don't have to do it hard. Just do it. And keep shifting. I would propose to you that this is a very good way to be standing around if you have to be waiting on something. You can do it. See, I can do it very minimally. Whenever I'm in an airport line, for instance, see, I do it like this. If I move over to the side wall where I'm just watching people, then I'll do it a lot bigger. I'll pull my toe up a lot harder. I'll shift a lot more, but I'm still got my heels down, okay? Now I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to go to my chin, to my forehead, up to my head. Then I'm going to reach. And I'm going to reach up as far as I possibly can while I'm shifting. Okay? Just like this. Now bring those shoulders way up. Yeah, bring them way up. I got to come up here. I'm going to hit my light over my head. Keep shifting. Don't quit shifting. Your knees are soft. You're breathing. Your rib cage is up. Now I want you to open your arms on your pelvis. And I want you to start going back as far as you feel you can. See, as far as you feel you can. Yeah, I have a tricky shoulder as well. So I know about tricky shoulders. Now I want you to go back to the top of your head. Take a breath. Take a breath through the nose. Bring it back up as far as you can. Okay, get ready. You're going to go back as far as you can. And some of us, this is the sticking point right here. We think, oh, I can't go anymore. Right now, bend one elbow and bring one arm down as far as you can. Then switch. Keep shifting, keep shifting, keep shifting, keep shifting. Keep your hands going up. Don't duck your chin out. And then come back. Now the bar goes down and it comes in behind. Keep shifting. Drop your shoulders. Tuck your chin. Now I want you to bring those arms up as far as you can go without ducking your chin out. Stand right up here, rib cage up, drop your shoulders. They'll lift as you lift with your hands. Keep shifting. Soften your knees. Take a breath. Go up as high as you possibly can here. Yes. breath, and then bring it back down. Now bring that bar around. Now quick, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna come up. We're gonna go to the top of the head like we practiced. You can go wide, okay, if that's better for you to do. Keep shifting. See, I'm bringing one toe up, then the other toe up. Then I'm gonna go way up. Now I'm gonna take those arms back as far as I feel I can. Now, I don't know about you, but because I did that one backward pull from the arms coming in from the back, I'm able to go just a little bit further down here. See, you may not be there, but I'm giving you the steps to have better shoulder mobility. Okay, so hold on to your bar. Take that arm and come back. So do you see this move that we're doing right here? See this move? Well, that's what we're doing, only we're doing it with both arms. Now, I took you through a stage by stage this morning, but we're going to keep hammering at this. So this is called the up and over, okay? Now I want you to just stand right here, neutral stance. See that? I want you to go to your toes, and you can go narrow, you can go wide, and I want you to just shift your heels to the side. Now, if that's hard for you, if you're on carpet, it's going to be harder. You need to have a safety net. So put your pole down, hold on to a chair. You get my drift. Now watch this. We're just going to push into the heels and drop and take the push into the toes and pull the heels. See how I did that? See this? Kind of like you're doing a ski mogul. You're going down and down and down. It's the same move. So pick your stance, tight tummy, put your pole, push into the toes, and just shift your heels, okay? Then do it the other way. See that? See that? Yeah, just like that. Just push and pull. Push and pull. Okay, let me propose to you another proposal. When you hear a proposal, that's your homework. Take a breath. See how I'm shifting? I'm just bringing my heels up and over. Keeping my chin down. Take breaths. I've got my bar here. See, tight tummy, tight tummy. Gotta have a tight tummy. So it's just a toe press and a heel spin. You're going from one side to the other side. Just like skiing. Some of you were skiers, right? So now I'm going to go into my heels and pull my toes back and forth. And you might think, oh, that's not a big deal move. This is a big deal move. You got to be able to bring those toes up, okay? Sometimes we get into dropping a dropped foot situation because of Kathy had hers from her knee replacement. And this one may feel a little more restrictive because you're not used to, you know, going into your toe and pulling. I mean, going into your heel and pulling your toes. But you're doing a lot of core work to do this move. It's quick. Take a breath. And I'm telling you, if you did 3 sets of 30 of these, and you can do them together. See this? We've lost the ability, some of us, to do these kinds of moves because we don't do them. Because we're scared, we have had operations, it hurts. But I think most of us, I have a knee replaced, I have a hip replaced, I've had my whole foot reconstructed. This is such a good move for me, I can't even tell you. So we did the heels first, and now we're just doing the heels and the toes. I think this used to be a dance step of some sort. Now, it's going to be more difficult in your shoes if you're on carpet. But don't let that stop you because you're pushing against a resistance. So in some way, that's even better, okay? So it's just a heel spin, toe spin, heel spin, toe spin. Okay, that's just an extra little thing. That's not even in the 6 moves. Now we're going to go to the 90-90. And how are we going to do a 90-90? Here's the deal. And I hope you're going to get this. And I hope you'll stick with me and don't roll your eyes and say, oh, I can't do that. So if I were to go to the floor and I was sitting on the floor instead of sitting on the chair, this is the move I would be doing. Do you see this? So this is a 90-90. I'm staying in a 90 degrees with my hip, and I'm moving from one side to the other side. See that? Now, I'm going to invite any of you who want to take this challenge with me to get our little bodies in the floor every single day and get back up. It doesn't even have to be, you don't have to even be doing a lot. I've gotten you down on the floor many times, but I'm going to make a promise to you that if you'll work with me and go a step at a time, even if you have double hips replaced, knees replaced, going through cancer treatment, going through worrying about osteoporosis, worrying about falling, you need to know this skill. And where does it start? It starts in your chair. So if you don't want to get in the floor, you don't have to. But you do have to do this move, see? See how I'm turning and I'm dropping my knee down and I'm turning? Yeah, we're moving to get into our weights, but right now, I want you to do some very important moves. And this is a 90-90 switch, back and forth, okay? You could call it a hip swivel, you could call it a knee swivel, whatever. Some people call it a 90-90 switch. Once you've done this, you keep doing this. If you don't want to get in the floor, I am going to go ahead and take myself off of the chair. I am going to get in the floor. You don't have to. But what you do have to do is keep doing a slow, specific turn from side to side off of the chair. So I'm coming down here and getting in the floor, and I'm going to sit. And I'm going to do the very same thing that some of you are doing in the chair. And it's the same thing. It's called a 90-90 switch. See how that is? And when you put this knee down and you push it down and you turn, you're going to feel all those hip flexors, extensors, adductors, abductors in this 90-90 switch. See? I just go like this, or I can keep this back here and stretch my shoulder more. So this would be a good thing to do for somebody that had a persistent shoulder roundedness. See, if I keep my hand back here and I don't turn, but I'm trying to put this leg down and trying to keep that knee down, and I'm looking back the other side. This is such a great move. In fact, if you could just do what we did this morning so far, get yourself in the floor or not, stay in your chair, you will have done half of our mobility work that I'm trying to, it's mobility and strength both, because you got to get strength to get up off the floor and to get down in the floor. Do you see how I'm leaving my hand back there? And I'm trying to get that knee down, both knees down. Now, sure, you can make this into a harder move if you want to. My point is to get you to move in a bigger rotation, a bigger picture of a rollout, okay? Now, once I'm done, you could do 10, you could do 5. I think we've done like, I don't know, 6, maybe. We don't have Kathy here to count. Chrissy's supposed to be counting, but I don't know if she is. See here? My shoulder is back. I'm getting a stretch through my shoulder. I'm keeping my back extended. I'm rotating, opening. If you have arthritis in your hips, this is exactly a move that you should do every single day because it will help keep those muscles, joints functioning. Okie dokie. Now on the way up, I'm going to do yet one more, two more. I'm going to do a cat-cow. Now, if you're not on the floor and you're at the chair, you just stand like this and do your cat-cow with us. I'm going to do it on the floor with you. Okay? So I'm down here. My elbows are soft. I'm breathing in through my nose. I'm going to tuck my butt. I'm going to soften my elbows and bring my shoulders way up. Then I'm going to reverse. Now I'm into the camel. So the camel is the down portion between a camel's humps. Then when you go up, you're into a mad cat. That's why it's called the cat camel. And then I come back down. Now here's the deal. You can do 1001, 1002 at the top. And then at the bottom, you gotta keep softening your elbows. You gotta keep dropping your shoulders. Take a breath. Now they're way up around your ears. Now as you come down, you drop your shoulders, like what I said. And here's a great time to bring your chin up. And then you drop it. And you really stretch through your shoulder blades. Your elbows are soft. Don't lock them. Here we are. Now we're down in the drops, so to speak. Then we tuck and we come under with our butt. And don't lock your elbows. Push your shoulders up. Then you come back down and you work that neck at the same time. And then you come back down. This is not fast. Take a breath. And then come back down. And then come back, take a breath. And then come back down. After you've done 5 to 7, now you get to do a runner stretch. If you're standing at your chair, great. If you're not standing, you're just going to put one foot right here in front of the chair, just like that. See, I'm right in front of the chair. And I'm going to just come up with my knee and press forward with my knee in front and down with my heel. Keep your shoulders down. And if you're standing, you just step back and you're already in a runner stretch. This is a great way to do it. No problem. Sure, you can do it on the floor, but we can do it quite very well right from here. Now just push that knee forward, push the knee and back down. See how I'm shifting? That one little move opens up the hip, helps you activate the shoulders, drop your chin. It goes all the way down to your calf. Keep that leg back there really straight. Do it a couple of times. Just give those muscles a chance to feel that press right through the heel. Okay, once you're done with the front leg, step back, switch legs, drop your shoulders, and try to keep your heel down and back. When you push forward with that front knee, your heel's going to come up a little. That's okay. Drop your shoulders, come forward and back, right there, forward and back, come back off of it, then forward and back, come back off of it, forward and back, come back off. Just hang around here for a little bit. Give your calf a chance to actually lose some of that tightness that you have in it. You want to try your best to keep your shoulders over your wrists, right here. Keep that heel down. Drop your shoulders, breath. 1 or 2 more little presses. Here we go. Hang in. Keep your heels down. Take a breath. Here we go. 1 more. Take a breath. Yes. And see, you can do your cat camel right from here. If you're standing, you just do a cat camel. Okay. Now, before you come up, see, if you're on the chair, that's perfectly fine. You stay right here to do this next one. Okay. If you're not on the chair and you're down here with me, then you're going to be in a hands and knees position, and you're going to bring your hand right here to the back of the head, and then you're going to push, and you're going to put one leg back, and you're going to try to really turn and put your elbow on the ceiling. That's all you're going to try to do. You can do that quite nicely with your hands on the chair, standing there. Then we're going to put our other hand on the back of the head, and we're going to open, open, open. I'm going to slip one leg back, and I'm going to open, open, open. Get that arm really trying to put your elbow up on the ceiling. You're going to find one shoulder is going to be tighter than the other. We'll just do it a couple times. That's it. Drop your shoulders, tight tummy. Hand goes on the head. Then as I turn, see, I'm going to slip this leg back. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get that twisting done. Try to twisting. Get that elbow up to the ceiling. Then come back down. One last time on the other side. Drop your shoulders. Take a breath. Put the hand on the back of the head. Here I go. I'm going to open and try to get that elbow pointing to the ceiling. So you're right there, right there, right there, right there. Now, if you're standing and doing this at your chair, what I want you to do right now is sit on your chair, okay? Just sit on your chair. You're going to do exactly what we're going to do, but you're going to be sitting, okay? So if you're not ready to get in the floor, that's fine. Do it from your chair. Feet are on the floor, butts on the chair, just like my butt's here. Put your hands behind on the chair. Yeah, just like that. Push down on the chair with your hands and lift your butts off the chairs. See that? Just like that. And then bring one leg up and the other leg up. And one leg up and the other leg up. Push your hips, push your chest up. Take a breath. So yeah, this is just like, this is a crab crawl. At the end of the month, you're going to be able to take steps with the crab crawl. This is something you can do with your grandkids, okay? Seriously, if we don't learn and teach ourselves and get strong enough to bridge this gap between the chair and standing and the floor, we are in trouble, okay? So now I'm going to put this leg down like this. I'm going to push back. I'm going to push into my toes. And I'm going to come up. Okay. Drop my shoulders. Take a big breath. And come up. So all of that movement this morning to get you finally down into the floor, being able to do a crab crawl. Yeah, we used to do it all the time effortlessly, right? Okay. Now what am I going to do? Now we're moving into the second part. What's this? This is my weight vest. So you can see me put it on. And I've been telling people for a long time to get a stinking weight vest or just load up a backpack, for goodness sake. Everybody wants to avoid, oh, that backpack. Yeah, welcome it. Sorry, I have a frog in my throat. Okay, I'm cinching it at the waist. Now it's on, okay? If you don't have a weight vest, as I have shown you before, you simply load a backpack. Or you come over here and you get 2 of your weights and you hang on to them at your shoulders. Start out light. This is a 6. This is a 6. Put them right there. You've just added weight to your frame. See that? Now, I think even though you've had hips replaced and everything else, to do this kind of work that we're going to do right now, you could have a 9 or a 12 weight disc. I just use 6 because I already have quite a bit of weight in my weight vest. Okay? But you see how I'm doing? I have these right here. They're not going anywhere. And I'm just doing a little walk around. See that? Yeah, just like that. Then I'm going to do an exaggerated knee lift. And I'm weight shifting, which is what we did in the whole first part of the class with all that heel toe stuff that I was having you do. Okay, here I go. Weight shift, get the knee up. Weight shift, tightening your gluteal, take a breath. See, my toe is still on the ground. Soften up your knee. Big breath. Bring that knee up. Hold it, 1001, 1002, 1003. Bring it down. Okay? Shift. You're going to bring this knee here to the toe. Say rib cage up. Soften up your knee. Breath. Bring it up. 1001, 1002, 1003. Bring it down. I know it. Stay with me. You know what? Stay with me. Just don't nag out and think, oh, I can't do that, or oh, I've had enough. Do one more. See what I'm doing? Rib cage up. Got my toe down. Soften up the knee. Breath and exhale. And you count it out. 1, 2, 3. So when you have this extra weight here, and sure, you could have it here. That would be just fine. If this makes you feel better, you don't like to bring it up around your shoulders, that's fine. Just hold on to it. Take a big breath. Drop your shoulders. You're bracing, correct? Don't lock that knee. I know it. Soften that knee. Rib cage up. Bring it up. If you have to, go to your toe. Bring it up. My goal is for you to be able to do weighted step ups. This is a weighted step up. That's what I call it. I'm trying to get you to get your hip at a 90 degrees or tighter. Okay, soften up the knee. Yes, see, this is 180. Bring it up to 90. Soften right to here. Tighten it in. Bring it up a little more. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Bring it down. I know it. Here we go. Shift. Soften the knee. Go to the toe. And if you can't get it up to 90 degrees right now, that's okay. Just release it from the floor. Right there. Put it down if you need to. And it makes your other foot do all kinds of stuff just to stay on target. Just to stay on balance is what I mean. You're gripping with your toes. You're scrunching with your toes. So when you come to this stance, open your toes up. Take a big deep breath. Drop your shoulders. And you're shifting. You go to your toe. You bring your knee up as far as you feel you can. Stay in control. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Bring it down. Shift, 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 shift. Just a little break here. Take a breath. Yeah. Here we go. Shift now. Squeeze your gluteal. Drop your shoulders. Go to the toe. Soften the knee. Here we go. Bring it up as far as you feel you can. You're holding it. Drop your shoulders. Breath. Soften your knee. Breath. 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 So you could do this in a walking type pattern. The reason I don't have you walking is because everybody wants to speed it up, and I'm interested in the end point of where your leg is, not how fast you're going, especially when you're carrying weight. So this is about 20-pound weight vest. Then I have 6 pounds here, 6 pounds here. Now I'm going to go up in my weight here in just a minute because It's going to be mimicking what you have. And I may take off my weight in just a little bit, but I'm shooting for anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour a day of having a weight vest on. You can do it and go for a walk. I wouldn't do it and go out on the ice. I hope you're laughing right now. Okay, here we go. I got them here, or I have them here. Whichever you choose, that's fine. I step back. This is called the backward lunge. Okay? And if you don't feel like going into a great old big lunge, you don't have to. But do you see what I'm doing right now? My feet are pointing forward. My shoulders are down. I'm gonna take a big deep breath in my nose. I'm gonna dip my knee down as far as I feel I can. If I lean in with my whole body. And then I put the heel down. And then I do it again. Bring the heel up. Take a breath, come down as far as you feel you can. And then come back. Now you can do this with your hands at your side if you want to. But keep your shoulders down. Take a big breath. Take a big breath. Take a big breath. And you're breathing through your nose. Yes, you are. Oh, dear. Ruby sees something. Usually, it's a squirrel. Take a breath. Drop your shoulders. And then come back. Stay right here in this stance. Stay right here. Put your heel down. Take a breath. We're going to bring those arms and bring them right in. Bring them back down. Keep your knees soft. Drop your shoulders. Pull. Tap the front of the shoulders. Drop your shoulders. Here we go. Pull. Right there. So whether you chose a 3, a 6, a 9, or a 12, this is a great move to hold stability. Keep your toes forward. You're working all those muscles, those joints, those bones. Don't swing. You're pulling, tap. Coming back down. Pulling, tap. And then take your time. Coming down. Take a breath. Drop your shoulders. Here we go. 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're putting all that good load. And you're working some primary muscles in your arms right now. So it's a 1, 2 tap. And then it's a 1, 2, 3, and down. Now, right about now, if you held on to that stance, you're feeling it in your joints. That's good. That means pressure on the joints. It's not a pain. I'm the pain. It's just, you feel it's working, you know? So now you're just going to turn and you're going to step back with the other leg. So I'm right here. And for me to have weights in my hands, to step back, keep my toes forward, keep my rib cage up, my shoulders down. This is a big move. For some of you who are really working on your balance, I would put you next to a wall or a counter like this, so that all you have to do is bring your arm out or your elbow and you touch the wall, see? Or you touch the counter. Because you get like you're feeling like you're losing your balance. And that's okay, but I don't want it to get you scared. So now I'm going to take this one back. I'm going to go back as far as I feel I can. That's your call. Toes are forward. I have a wall next to me or a counter next to me or something. Take a big deep breath. And I'm going to bend that back knee down just as far as I feel I can go. Take a breath. This is my knee replace side. This is my hip replace side. And I can go down pretty good and then come back. Okay? So I got my weight load here, or I can have it here. It's whatever your call is. Okay, rib cage up, go down, hold, come back. Take a breath. Bend that knee. You're coming down. Just do these with me. I'm doing every single one of these with you. Take a breath. Rib cage up. Bend that knee down. Hold, 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 hold. Come back. You should feel those muscles screaming. Here we go. Bend the knee. Come down. Hold, 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 hold. Come back. Take a breath. Down. Hold. Hold it down there. Hold it down there. Hold it down there. Hold it down there. And then come back. Now stay right there. Stay right there. Here we go. Of course, bring it in if you need to. That's okay. Now, the knee is soft. And I'm just going to come right here to the shoulders. And then I'm going to come down. Take a breath. Exhale. Right there. Back down. Breath. Exhale. And back down. Take a big breath. Exhale. Take a big breath. Here we go. Exhale. Take a big breath. One more. Exhale. Take a big breath. Bring that leg up. Okay? So you should be feeling those muscles in your feet, your lower leg, your hip, all the way down. Okay. Now, I'm putting a little more weight on. And how am I doing that? I'm doing it with my weights here because I have my weight vest on. Because I'm trying to keep my bones. So, every move I make, if I come over here and I sit, I have my weight vest. But I'm going to pick up my weights here in just a minute. So I want to feel what this feels like. Then I'm going to come up. So let me tell you the setup. I really want you to work some quality sets here. Just get in your head that you're going to stay with me, okay? That's number one. The first set I'm going to do with the pad. So that means I have a 2-inch lift. I have a 2-inch grace, period, right? Right. Now I'm going to pick up my weights. And now I've got a 9 and a 9. To do a sit to stand and to really get into those muscles, you got to push it a bit. Okay? So I have my weight vest and I have my weight set. This will be total 18 pounds. And then 20 pounds on my weight vest, okay? So I have to be very careful with my hips and spine and my positioning. So I'm going to take a breath. I'm going to push my butt back and I rock back into my heels. See that? And I keep my chin tucked. And I go down and I just sit and then I stand. And I squeeze my gluteals. Do not do this whole sit to stand thing and not engage your butt, okay? Because you don't want that gluteal to just be flying in the breeze. You want to pull it in. You ready? Push your butt back, come down, and come back up. It's really not bad when you have that 2 inches right there. Here we go. Breath. Back down. We're going to do 10. And then come back up. Squeeze. Here we go. Push. Keep your chin tucked. Back up. Squeeze your butt. Here we go. Woo! Squeeze your butt. Breath. Exhale. Keep your chin tucked. Squeeze your butt. Yeah. Here we go. I hope Chrissy's counting. I think that's 4. Take a breath. Squeeze. Yeah. Stay with me. Stay with me, you guys. You can do this. Here we go. Breath. Take a breath. 3 more. 3 more right now. Yeah. Heels. Always heels. Okay, just one more. Okay. Now, I'm going to take my little pad out. I'm going to keep my weight vest because it's a real central download. See? I can put more on my arms. And if you don't have a weight vest and you want to do that, that's fine. Get your 12 pounds, 15 pounds. Heck, do 18. Okay? Are you ready? Here we go. We're going to go all the way down. Take a breath. Boom. Sit and then stand. Okay? We're going to go all the way to a sit. We're going to hold the last two. So here we go. Sit, stand, breath, sit, stand. Here we go. Good breath. Woo, squeeze your butt. Here we go, here we go. Five more, do it with me. Breath, exhale, heels, breath, exhale, heels. Get ready. Okay, the last two we're gonna hold. Here we go, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna get into the heels. We're gonna barely touch, but we're holding it, breath, 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 breath. Come up. Do that one more time. Here we go. All the way down, hold. Get as low as you can. Breath, breath, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze your butt. Woo! I know it. Okay. Put those weights in. Big breath. Now I'm going to take this off. Woo! I'm going to do one of the last ones. Then I'm going to count you down. See, I have a little frame. Put my weight vest on right over the frame. A little sawhorse type thing. Okay. Big breath. Shake out your hands. I hope that you loaded. Okay. So if you get invitations to do something, or you think, you're talking to somebody, you're making appointments, tell them, oh, I can't make an appointment. 9:30, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I have an appointment to load. I gotta go get loaded. You gotta make it a priority. Yes, you do. Okay, here's the thing. We're gonna do what a lot of people call the downward dog. It's because it's the stretch that dogs do. All these stretches are mimicking being a good animal. That's all they are. So if you get confused, watch a dog. Here we go. So see, I'm like this. I'm doing this from the chair. If you want to put your little hands in the floor, do it. It's the same thing. It's just that it's a little easier on the chair, okay? And I'm all about getting you in the floor. But the biggest thing I'm all about is getting you moving. So if all you have to do is put your hands on a chair, step back, go way up into your toe box, and really push your butt up. Pull the toe up, pull the toe up, pull the toe up while you're down in this down position with your upper body. Your butt's in the air. Pull your toe up. Pull your toe up. Pull your toe up. Okay, now I'm going to swing. And I'm going to come down into the chair with my hips. The front part of my hips. Drop your shoulders. Pull your chin back. Take a big breath. Bring your chin up. Turn your head. Turn your head. Okay, breath. Press, swing that butt up. And push the butt way up again. Okay? You can do this anywhere, anytime. Pull the toe up. Pull the toe up. Pull the toe up. We did a lot of feet, ankle, heel manipulation. Then you swing your butt down. Drop your shoulders. Elbows are soft. Go way into the down position. Take a big deep breath. Bring that chin up. Take a breath. Take a breath. Hang out. Drop your shoulders. Take a breath. Pull. Step in. Woo! You're good to go. Anyway, a lot of moving in January. We'll ease into it. But the single best thing you can do for Alzheimer's, diabetes, weight control, muscle control, getting down and playing with everything is to get that little body moving. And I try to do it so you can actually not even know what's happening. It hurt me more than you.